have been raids at the residence of Delhi Deputy Chief Minister Manish Sisodia. That's what he's tweeted, saying that the CBI is at my house. He said, we welcome the Central Bureau of Investigation. We'll give full cooperation in the investigation so that the truth comes out. Till now, many cases have been filed against me, but nothing has come out and nothing will come out of this case either. That's what Manish Sisodia is saying. He's saying that my work cannot be stopped for good education in the country. Manish Sisodia said this morning and he's saying that the CBI is at his home for conducting raids. Let's tell you what the case is about. It's about the excise policy row between the Aam Aadmi Party government and the BJP government. Remember, the excise policy of the Aam Aadmi Party had to be withdrawn after it faced flack and it faced the Lieutenant Governor's speculations as well. And he recommended a CBI probe into this policy, and that's why we're seeing raids by the CBI at Manish Sisodia's residence. Arvind joining us for more details on this. Arvind, how many locations are being currently raided, and give us some background of this case?
Priyanshi, as we speak, the Central Bureau of Investigation is conducting searches at over 15 locations in the National Capital Region in connection with the Delhi Excise Policy case. So this particular case was referred to Central Bureau of Investigation for probe by the Delhi's LG. So taking cognizance of the complaint from Delhi's LG, the Central Bureau of Investigation has registered an FIR in this matter. So this the agency has invoked Corruption Prevention of Corruption Act and few other sections under the Indian Penal Code IPC, and then the agency registered an FIR. After registering FIR, the agency is currently carrying out searches at over 15 locations in the National Capital Region. So this also includes the residence of Delhi Deputy Chief Minister Manish Sisodia. So what we are being told is that he is the only politician who is being currently political executive who is currently being searched by the agency in this case, along with few other Delhi government officials who are part of the department that finalized that cleared this new Delhi excise policy. So they are also being searched along with a few private players. So all the searches are happening in and around the National Capital Region, and what we are being told is that the location, which is at over 15 now, can go up to 20. So we can expect the searches to get widened, and we can see the searches happening at around 20 locations simultaneously as we speak. So that's the case the agency has registered. So Manish Sisodia has also been named as an accused in the FIR that has been registered by the CBI. The CBI has just taken over the complaint that was referred to the agency by the LG's office in the National Capital. So the FIR has been registered, and as we speak, the search operation is underway. So after completion of searches, the agency is expected to issue summons to the accused to record their statement. So we can expect the agency taking forward this investigation in the coming days.
Right, Arvind, thanks very much for joining us with those details. Of course, we'll keep tracking what happens at those raids. But let's get you the reactions that are coming in from the Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal. He said that the day on which the Delhi education model was praised and Manish Sisodia's picture was printed on the front page of America's largest newspaper, the New York Times, on the same day, Manish's house, the Central Bureau of Investigation has been sent to Manish Sisodia's house. That's the picture that you're seeing on the left of your screen, the New York Times front page article that featured the Delhi Deputy Chief Minister Manish Sisodia in that picture. And the Aam Aadmi Party is really questioning the timing of these raids. They're saying that the raids very conveniently come right after a day when the Delhi model, the Delhi education model, was praised at a global stage on the front page of the New York Times. They are saying that this CBI raid is coming at a time right after that praise received at the New York Times article. But Arvind Kejriwal says that we welcome the Central Bureau of Investigation. We'll cooperate fully. There have been many tests and raids in the past as well. Nothing came out, and still nothing will come out. That's what Manish Sisodia has also been saying, that there have been several cases against me in the past as well. There have been several searches, but nothing came out in the previous cases as well, and nothing will come out in this case in these searches that are being conducted right now as well. These are shots that you're seeing of those raids being conducted for Manish Sisodia by the Central Bureau of Investigation. And the case that these raids are linked to are the excise policy of the Delhi government. Remember, there was a huge controversy over the liquor policy of the Aam Aadmi Party government that essentially took the government out of the liquor business in the city and gave it away to the private players. And all government liquor vans were closed in Delhi and all private liquor vans were opened up. But after that, the Lieutenant Governor of Delhi raised some concerns, and he accused the Aam Aadmi Party government of saying that the private vendors really made windfall gains, and a lot of money of the exchequer was lost because of this very policy that the Delhi government came up with. And the Lieutenant Governor also ordered a CBI probe. He recommended a CBI probe into the excise policy matter, and that's why we're seeing that the CBI probe has now started and the searches are being conducted. My colleague Arvind was just mentioning that right after the Central Bureau of Investigation files an FIR in any case, they then conduct searches. That's what we're seeing right now. And he was also pointing out that the searches could go on till the evening. That's what the usual process looks like most of the times. And after the searches, if the Central Bureau of Investigation finds something, then they will ask for custody of Mr. Manish Sisodia. And after that, we could see that if they find anything in these searches that are being conducted right now, they could ask for a custody. Now, remember, this also comes after Delhi's Health Minister, Mr. Satyendra Jain, was also involved in an Enforcement Directorate case. He was taken in custody, he was arrested, and he's still lodged in the Tihar jail, as our reporter Arvind was just pointing out. And even then, the Aam Aadmi Party government had accused the central government of using central agencies such as the Enforcement Directorate and the Central Bureau of Investigation against opposition leaders. That's what they're saying right now as well, that we welcome the Central Bureau of Investigation, but they're questioning the timing of it, saying that it comes right after a day when Delhi was appreciated on a global stage on New York Times.